Here we have a presentation and unboxing of the Canik Mete SFT Pro in 9mm. You can see that this Canik gun comes in a quite substantial box. Really nice box. Canik is known to have nice boxes. They're known for good quality guns, and this is no exception. They're also known to have quite a lot of stuff inside the case, and as you can see, this is no exception. You can see, first of all, owner's manual, Superior Firearms. This is quite a nice manual. They cover disassembly, they cover installation of the mag well, removal of the optic sight and stuff like that, and always a good idea to read through that. You can see the gun. I knew there was a gun here, but we can cover all the other stuff first before we take a look at the gun. Here's a magazine. We can see that this magazine has an extended base plate. These magazines are probably made for or by Mekar for Canik, and these magazines will fit smaller guns, smaller versions of the Caniks. If you have a subcompact or something like that, they will fit that. Obviously it doesn't go the other way around, so if you have a subcompact gun, it will not fit in this because the subcompact magazine is too short. It will not reach all the way up. Down here we can also see that we have two different base plates for mounting an optic. These are plastic, by the way. Some people will probably frown at that, but I think this is perfectly fine for this kind of gun. Is not supposed to take any heavy use up there. Other than that, we have here is basic cleaning tools. This is a nylon brush. I cannot fathom who uses a nylon brush on a 9mm. And here is a patch rod for that. I would suggest getting a cleaning kit, a proper cleaning kit for use with when cleaning the gun. If you have super basic needs, this will probably work fine, but I would suggest getting something decent. They also have a mini wrench here that is for removing the adapter screw here, the cap that we have for the suppressor mount, or for the if you want to add a compensator. We can also see that this is not a minigun. This is a little tool kit. This is a bits holder, so there are bits inside here. You can find bits, you can find screws and stuff like that. I'm not going to take them out because it's a mess getting them back in, but there are some screws and stuff like that that you might need, and it's fun that they do this little twist on their on the accessories here. This is not a punch. It is a small Torx drive. Is it a punch? No? Yes? Yeah, it is. You can also see that there are two different back straps. If you want a smaller or a larger back strap, you can add or replace the one that is currently installed on the gun. You have one larger and one smaller to fit your needs. Now we can have a look at the gun. As with many of the guns, Canik comes with a holster. This is unfortunately one of the worst holsters because this is just a hard plastic holster. If you want to use this for competitions, it's not easy to pull from this. It's very stiff. You can't loosen the screw. Not a super good holster, but at least it's something. If you carry the gun, this is probably perfectly fine, but I wish they had shipped this gun with some other holsters that I know that they offer. Now the gun itself, this is the black version. We can see that it still has a chrome barrel inside of there. It also has an adapter for suppressor or compensator. We can see a pretty long magazine ejector there, magazine release I mean, and a somewhat shorter magazine than the one that we just looked at. A little bit shorter, does not offer this extra space here, but we can see that since this gun has the magwell installed, this extra magwell installed, this magazine you can barely see it. It fits so flush. This other magazine, I guess you can tear the magazine out if you want that. If that's something you need to be able to do, that's fine. Other than that, this is perfectly fine. And the magwell helps to install the magazine. We can see that the slide, oh, that was nice. A really nice slide here. It's really smooth. Even this gun has not been oiled, so still it's really smooth. We can see that the slide is serrated, ported, and this is a really nice slide to manipulate. Even if you want to manipulate from the front or from the rear, that's perfectly fine. I believe this to be high quality through and through. Caniks are known also to have really good triggers, and this is no exception. You can see that the gun is unloaded. We just checked that, and we can pull the trigger now. Barely moves at all, and super short reset. They also have an firing pin indicator so that we can fire the gun or pull the trigger now. We see that the firing pin indicator goes away when the striker is engaged. That's it for the unboxing and presentation. There will be a separate video for basic maintenance, basic disassembly, stuff like that, and of course a review. So stay tuned.